Morning out there, guys. Back at the desk, first and foremost, fit of the day. We're wearing something different, polo shirt today. Shout out to Hae, Hawaii. You gotta buy local, man. Support local. So Hae, Hawaii. Loving the polo shirts, nice and cool. I'm gonna definitely try this out on the golf course one day as well. But we're here at the desk, July 7th, last day of our employee pricing. Hopefully, we're gonna have a busy day today. Try and get a few more people locked in on those really good deals. Um, we're here. We're gonna get started. Still trying to play with the new mic. Shout out to my uncle for picking up the DJI mic too. He wasn't too happy with the audio quality we were getting previously, so he wanted to upgrade and get us a new mic to work with. So shout out to him for that. I think next thing we might upgrade the gimbal as well. We're gonna get stuck into today. I got some follow up to do, a couple of text messages that already came in through our CRM. We'll get started on that and we'll see what we got from there. Stick around for the day. We'll have the video out a little later. What's going on, guys? So quick thought. I'm sitting here in my Mach-E, had to pull it off of the charger, and thought I'd make a quick video about charging and what life is like with an electric vehicle. So I've had this Mach-E for about a month and a half now, give or take. My first electric vehicle. I live in Waihawa, and I commute all the way out here to Windward Ford every day. There's about a 30-ish mile, 32 mile each way trip. So I drive about 65 miles round trip each day. I don't charge at home. Never have once since ownership of the vehicle. I usually charge here over by Foodland at the DC fast charger that we have. But a big thing that I always thought about prior to owning an EV was range anxiety. So the biggest conversations we have with electric vehicles, right, is, hey, I can't just put gas in it if I run out. Well, here's my experience. I charge my car about every 4 days, give or take. Maybe a little bit longer depending on, if I go anywhere after work or things like that. But on average, every 4 days I charge my vehicle. And it costs me about $40 or so to charge each time. Sometimes a little bit less depending on, it cost me about $30 each time to charge. Today was 40 because I took it down extra low. Normally I charge my vehicle around 30 some odd percent. I pay to charge it every time. Like I said, I don't charge at home. I use the DC fast charger here. So it's 49 cents per kilowatt hour to charge. But even with that, with not charging every day at home, I have never once gotten close to running out of battery. So food for thought. I mean, these things get like 300 miles of range. I use more than most people do on an average day with about a 60 some odd mile round trip ride. And it works out great for me. I love it. Super quiet. Blue Cruise is awesome. About half of my trip each way every day is done on Blue Cruise. Car drives itself. Plenty of space. We got the car seat in the back for Paisley. All of that. And does what it does. Got plenty of power. Plenty of power in these EVs. But something to keep in mind. Now, I'm going to be starting to charge at home a little bit. But even then, with the mobile charge cables that come with these cars, you'll charge, if you have a 220 line, it's going to take a while. Like a full charge takes like 30 hours or something crazy. But realistically, if you're charging every day, you're only, most people, knocking off 20, 30 miles on average here per day, 40 miles. Even for me, I think I could probably top off overnight. But I'm going to put a 220 line into my house that's going to be specific for my charging needs for this car. And even with that 220 line or 240 line, whatever it ends up being in my house, this thing will top off with my daily usage in like 2 hours of charging at home every night. But food for thought, something that was on my mind while I was getting it moved. I've got it parked over here now in my normal stall over in the garage. Head back to work and we're going to keep working for the day. All right, guys, lunchtime here, back at the desk. Run around, met a couple customers, no sales so far today. But it is time for lunch. I kind of forgot to turn the camera on when I meant to, but this was for lunch today. We're gonna do a salad. That's from good old Sam's Club. Little pizza crunch salad. That's what I eat most days. Not every day, I'm gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I like a plate lunch every now and then, but most days I eat one of these Sam's Club salads. It's like $3-4. Can't go wrong. I love them. So we'll get into some salad for today. Get this mixed all up. And then we'll get back to working on some stuff. We'll probably do some follow-up while I'm eating. So stick around for the ride a little bit here. We'll make it through lunch. One of my favorites here with a salad. Alright guys, as you can see, it is dark out. The moon behind me. We're getting ready to be done for the day. Get it closed up. It is past closing time already. It's almost 8 o'clock. We need to get those last couple employee deals in. Unfortunately, whether you guys believe me or not, the employee pricing is now done. And I don't think we're going to see anything from Ford that's anywhere close to what that was for about 2.5 months. But we'll still do our best to get you the best deal we can. So come on down, check us out. We'll look at some new cars, used cars, whatever you need. I'm taking a quick walk around this lot right now, making sure everything's good for us to close up. Then we're going to get out of here for the day. Appreciate everybody that tunes in, checks out the videos. We're trying to build this thing one day at a time, one video at a time, one little clip at a time. So we're going to keep moving forward. I'm going to start making some more short form content, do some YouTube shorts, maybe more real type things, and all of that, and see what we can get done and see if we can build this faster and faster. Well, anyway, I'm out for today. Drew, that high Ford guy. We'll see you tomorrow. Allah.